Hello everybody, and I want to welcome everyone to this episode of the Booze Geek. My name is Chuck, and I am your host. And before I get started, if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. And if you like the episode, well, hit that like button too. Give us a big thumbs up, and I'm going to thank you all in advance. But on this episode, we are actually tasting and reviewing a beer that was suggested by a viewer of mine. And that viewer is Jesus. So congratulations, Jesus. You won the beer lottery this week because we're going to review your suggested beer. So what's the beer? Well, the beer is from Lagunitas Brewing, and they are located in Petaluma, California. And the beer is their Maximus, the Colossus Maximus. So what is the Maximus? Well, the Maximus, I like to say Maximus. The Maximus is a colossal double IPA. This colossal double IPA clocks in at 9% ABV, so that's pretty colossal. And it's got an IBU of 60. It is made with two different types of hops, and those hops are Cascade and Simcoe. So without further ado, Jesus, we're getting the party started. We're cracking this one open for you, baby. Here we go. 1, 2, boom, boom. Here we go. Boom. A little bit of smoke out of the bottle. And yeah, we'll get a Colossus Maximus pour on this one in honor of Jesus. So here we go. Starting with the color. What do we got? We have a very nice golden straw color. Absolutely. We're seeing through that one. Very nice golden straw, and we have about a quarter finger veil of some slightly off-white carbonation soap suds on top. So let's give this one a swirl, and let's give it a nose. Here we go. We're going to get this fun train started. Here we go, baby. Nose number 1. Well, we have some notes of pine, but we also have some stringent pine sap. Give me another swirl here.
Maximus, Maximus, Maximus.
There are some doughy notes coming through as well. And one more quick nose. And some slight, very slight citrus notes at the bottom there. Very slight, but they're kind of poking their head through, but very slight. But I'm going to swirl this and swirl this and swirl and swirl and swirl. And let's get this one to open up. And here we go. Let's give this one a sippity sip. So PROST to Lagunitas and PROST to Jesus. We're going to see what happens. PROST, buddy. Cheers.
Maximus, Maximus, Maximus.
Well, first and foremost, mouthfeel. I'm going to say this is a medium-bodied beer. Even though it's a double, this is a medium body, but it is definitely on the higher end of a medium bodied beer. There's nice coating in the mouth, but it's not super thick and it's not super oily. So that's why I'm going to say it's a medium body. But flavor wise, what do we got? Well, one more sip first. Okay, well, some of that pine is coming through. We're also getting a little bit of that stringent pine sap, too. Yeah, that one's coming through. That one's jabbing through. And there is a forest floor aspect. Let me swirl this a little bit here. What else? What else? Nope, nose is the same. But what else we got on the palate?
Maximus, Maximus, Maximus.
Yeah, and once again, right at the very back end, just a hint of some citrus notes are kind of trying to, like a bitter citrus, almost like a grapefruit pith is trying to pop its head through. So, yeah, very interesting. And I will say this, at 9%, a slight, very slight booziness does poke through at the very end, but it's not overbearing. It actually balances out pretty nicely with the pininess and the pine sap. But what would I give this on the pint-o-meter? I mean, for being a double IPA and being for 9%, this is pretty easy drinking. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to give this beer, I'm going to give this beer an 8. I'm pleasantly surprised on this one. I really am. Because being a double, it's not overly full body. It's not full bodied. It's not overly heavy, which is really nice. And number 2, with the 60 IBU, it's not overly bitter. And number 3, at 9%, you're not really you're getting a little booziness, but not that much. And it's all balanced pretty nice. I'm going to stick with that. And I'm going to take one more quick sip. And with that, I'm going to thank Jesus. Good recommendation here, buddy. And hope you enjoyed the episode. And I'm going to roll with that. I want to thank everyone for tuning into this episode, especially Jesus. And you can always follow me at my websites, which are www.pubsapplepinton.com, or the blog, which is www.pubsapplepinton.blogspot.com. And with that, we will see you on the next episode. So I'm raising that pint, baby. Cheers, prost, and enjoy!